How would you recommend to overcome information overload?
Oh yeah, it's a difficult question, Matt. Yeah, it is a difficult question because especially at the start when you don't know much and you don't know what's important. I think the best piece of advice I could give there is to find one or two trusted mentors. Um, there was a couple of people in the early days. I did one of my first projects was doing exactly what you're doing now, was to interview other people. Another thing that stops people online is that they think they don't know anything. They don't know enough. You only have to know more than the next person really to be an expert in something. And besides, you can actually interview people who are more experienced and know stuff and use those interviews as your product. I did that for 10 people within about 3 or 4 months, similar to what you're doing, Matt, here. And my first one was Bill McRae, who I talked to. And one of the first products I bought was Marketing on the Fringe, one of Bill's products, very good product. Still look at it occasionally. As well, I had an hour on the phone with Bill, and one of the things that he taught me in the early stages was that relationship building and building a business based around a relationship with your list, rather than jumping from one product to the next and randomly trying eBay and Amazon and everything else out there and Facebook and things like this. Just build a list, build a relationship with that list over time. Start with Typically people start with giveaway events and then ad swaps, which is what I did as well, in the beginning, and still do occasionally as well. And gradually build that list over time, but foster it and nurture it into a list of like-minded people. Information overload is a tricky one. I think there are people out there who are really good in terms of mentors and the information they give freely out there. Bill's one of them, but you've got Eric Holman, you've got Andre Chaperon, you've got Mark Eglong. There's a heap of people. And I think the best you can do is really to follow and try and build a relationship with some trusted mentors over time. I invested in mentoring and programs as well from people like John Thornhill and Andre Chaperon. And if you can really stick to 2 or 3 trusted mentors, that will really help. It'll stop you jumping from one thing to the next, because they usually have fairly good type programs. Alex Jeffries is another one that people could look at as well. So I think having a trusted mentor over time is about the best thing you can do to try and stop that information overload. Also, things like don't when you subscribe to things, unsubscribe if you don't like what people are sending you. Try and trim your business down. I did that today. I unsubscribed from about 20 newsletters today just to trim things down. Not that they were particularly bad, but just to try and have a more slimline and use my time more effectively. Because you can waste an awful lot of time looking at emails and that sort of thing. And to proportion some time for actually working within your business as opposed to outside your business trying to research new things. So your time management stuff is important too.
I hope you enjoyed this video, and to get all 10 training sessions absolutely free, just click on that link below. And remember that we are not going to make this available forever, because we actually sell this for $30 every day, and now you can get it for free, but this is a very time limited offer. So make sure that you click on the link below and download all 10 training sessions.